Welcome everybody to the Red Stars' post-match press conference. We have Coach Petrucelli here with us. Taylor, we have a hybrid press conference again, so I'm going to let the people in the room go first, and then I'll come back to you.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you. Anybody in the room want to kick us off? Joe.
Hey, Chris, thanks as always for the time. Appreciate it. It seemed like another one of those games where getting the possession out of the midfield was really kind of the Achilles heel for everything. Curious kind of where we start from that to improve it and just kind of what we saw overall from tonight's match, especially.
I think it was typical of what we've seen over the last few weeks. We couldn't, we barely connected a pass in the first half. I think we passed the ball more to Alyssa than anybody else, and when we did it, it was backwards, and just didn't have the ball enough, and put us in a position where we were defending a lot, and so it's just we got to get better at it. We're not built to be a team that can just kick it and run after it. And I think even if we tried it, I don't believe that it would work that well for us. We have to be able to put some things together, and we haven't been able to do that.
And is that a training ground thing? Is that a mentality thing? Where does that start from?
So there's a number of factors. One is confidence, just confidence with the ball, confidence to take it and turn it as opposed to just playing it backwards. Confidence when you're, dribbling or have the ball, that you're just not trying to get rid of it. You're actually trying to make something happen. And then having players that are that want the ball, that really want the ball. And I didn't see enough of those out there tonight. Yeah.
Coach, second half you made some changes, a few different substitutions. It did appear that there was some energy.
Yeah.
What was your thoughts about them when you made those substitutions?
Yeah, so it was a tough night. First of all, you didn't get any energy from the crowd because there wasn't that much of a crowd. Midweek game, I think both teams were a little flat, for good parts of the first half. But we did bring on some players in the second half that, that's kind of what they do. Ava's kind of whenever you put Ava on, it's a jolt of energy. Whenever you put Bianca or Shayna, that's the kind of players that they are, and they did provide some of that for us. We had a little spell there where we created a chance or two, and unfortunately we gave up the second goal, and that kind of ended the game.
Anybody else in the room?
And then just, if I may ask for, we see Kayla finally get back on the field, just seeing her, making her return after a really tough year with the knee. I'm just curious, any thoughts we have on that?
Yeah, we're happy to have her back. I think everybody was happy to see her get a chance and get on the field. We've witnessed the work that she's put in, and Tierna went through the same thing, and now Kayla going through the process of getting back to play, and her work's not done yet. She's still got more to get to a point where she can play more minutes and knock the rust off and things like that. But it is nice to see a player like that get rewarded for all the hard work that they've done to get back, because it's a hard injury to come back from.
That's good. Thanks, Joe. Any other questions in the room? Cool. Taylor, go ahead.
Hey, Coach. Thanks for chatting with us. Difficult game. I think you have Angel City come Monday, right? So you have a little bit of a longer time than I think the rest of the teams who had that midweek. What is the focus for that Monday game and kind of the practices that you have this week?
Yeah, we have to find a way to control the game a little bit more. When I say control the game, that means we have the ball, and we're not backed up into our penalty area. We have to find a way to do that, and there are some ways to do it. you know, how much risk we want to take is, you know, a big part of this. And, you know, I think early in the season, we took a lot of risk and we pushed ourselves way forward and pressed high and things like that. And we got exposed. And I think now we're sitting back deeper, and we're getting exposed this way as well. So maybe there's a happy medium there that we've not quite found yet.
And then you came out of the locker room, and right, there's a lot more possession in the second half than the first half, and a little bit of a more cohesive build-up of the attack. What was that conversation like at halftime?
Yeah, you know, it was just about having the confidence and the courage to pass the ball, and to keep the ball a little bit. And again, like, you know, when we're playing in the midfield, I thought in the first half when we played it, any ball that went in the midfield went backwards right away. And I thought, you know, Julia helped by turning the ball forward some, and I think Carey had a little bit of a different mindset in the second half. So it was just to try to get us to play forward a little bit more, and I think we did that.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Taylor.
Thanks, Taylor. Any last questions? Cool.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, everybody. Taylor.